The story of Elijah now takes an unexpected turn. The woman who's just put her trust in God finds that her son has grown ill and has died. This is something we would never have expected as we read the story. We tend to think that if you put your trust in God, everything's going to be fine. He'll look after everything. No, he promises to provide. He promises to be our shepherd, but he doesn't promise that this will not be a wilderness. He doesn't promise that we will never have difficulties. In fact, by being a believer, it does not make us immune from pain. In fact, sometimes it kind of adds to the pain. Some of the difficulties we face are because we're following Jesus. But here a sudden death comes, but we need to be aware we're not immune from death. All are going to die. This is a tragic death. I've had dear ones close to me whose children have died. Our first grandson died on the day of his birth. Pain is around us. Death is on every side. Every one of us will die. It's inevitable for everyone. We live in a world that is passing away. And the Bible tells us again and again not to put our confidence in this passing age. It keeps emphasizing this is passing, this is passing. We haven't arrived yet. Even now, we are the sons of God, but it doesn't yet appear what we shall be. When he appears, we'll be like him. He's going to raise us up, give us new bodies. He'll give us a new earth, new heavens will be made. God will make all things new, and we're going to be part of that. And so the Bible warns us not to put our roots down, as it were, too deeply into this world, as though this world were heaven, because it isn't. God will give us grace. God will provide. God will hold our hand, as it were, and take us through. But no, we will hit tragic times, heartbreaking times. It's so important to know Jesus at such a time, to know he is our shepherd. He will help us. He'll see us through. So Peter says this, don't be surprised at the fiery trial that might overtake you, as though some strange thing were happening to you. We need to understand death is not some strange thing. It's inevitable. We will face death. The whole thing is, do we know the one who can take us through death into eternal life? Have we put our trust there? Do we know the wonderful healer who can come alongside, take the load with us, share the burden with us, teach us how to walk through the pain with his presence there? There will be shocks on the journey. There'll be painful times, but Jesus will be with us and ultimately bring us to everlasting glory, everlasting joy. No more death, every tear wiped away. That's the promise. That's where our hope lies. Be full of faith as we press forward. God bless you, my dear friends.